We're going to take a Doctor Who deep dive into early episodes of the 13th Doctor. I'm curious about where the connection between Yaz and the 13th Doctor actually began. It certainly hasn't come out of nowhere. The first full-length episode with the 13th Doctor is Season 11, Episode 1, The Woman Who Fell to Earth. At the start of the episode, Yaz is feeling underutilized, underchallenged, and underestimated. She says so to her boss.
I'm just saying I am capable of more than parking disputes.
And I keep telling you, don't run before you can walk. You're a probationer, Yaz. Learn the basics.
I want to do more. Can you not get them to give me something that'll test me? Something a bit different.
But when Yaz is actually put into a testing and challenging situation, she plays it safe.
I'm the one in charge here.
What are you going to do?
Call it into my station.
What are you going to tell them?
The facts.
Which are?
The train was attacked.
By what?
I need to take a look at CCTV footage.
Yaz's first reaction to an unusual situation is to follow the rules, underestimating herself, not trusting her own skills and instincts. The Doctor immediately challenges her to be better.
And why do you need to check CCTV when we all saw it with our own eyes?
Was it an alien? Because it looked like an alien to me.
Oh, come on. What, you think he's wrong?
No, I don't know, but I can't not report it.
You could hold off until we get the answers to the bigger questions.
Which are?
What was it? Why is it here? Where's it going next? And most importantly, how do we stop it? Because whatever it is, I don't think it's done. Come on, Ryan. Come on, Yaz. I'm calling you Yaz, because we're friends now.
From the very first episode, the Doctor and Yaz are challenging each other, encouraging the other to be a better person than they would otherwise be on their own. The Doctor challenges Yaz to take risks.
Ryan, Yaz, how are you with machinery and heights?
She knows at this point that Yaz will jump in and just do it, without even thinking about it. She also knows that Ryan will not, without the support of Yaz.
That's one. Get in. Okay, so now we just need to swing the arm around to meet that one.
Right, I think this shows us. Ready?
Every day's a learning day.
Wrong way! Wrong way!
Wrong way. Wrong way!
I know, shut up!
At the top of the crane, the Doctor pushes Yaz into doing something she's never done before. What's interesting here is that Yaz doesn't need the YouTube video that Ryan is showing her. She would have figured it out on her own. These challenges immediately go both ways, as Yaz identifies quickly where the Doctor is bluffing or telling less than the whole truth, sometimes because the Doctor doesn't know the whole truth yet.
What do we do when we get up there?
Don't worry, I've got a plan.
Really?
Well, I will have by the time we get to the top.
The Doctor doesn't yet have a plan, and Yaz sees through this. Yaz calls her out.
Oh, we made it! Oh, no, it's way too high up here, no.
What's the plan? You said you'd have a plan.
Nearly. I got one. I climb onto the arm of this crane. You swing the arm round next to Carl's crane.
Oh, no, you're kidding.
Carl steps across, you swing the arm away. I get him back in here, or back down for a cuppa and a fried egg sandwich. I'm really craving a fried egg sandwich. Simple, no?
Not really.
All right, it's a work in progress, but so's life. It'll be fine.
And Yaz does it again at the top of the crane, reminding the Doctor that just pretending something is simple doesn't make it any less difficult. The Doctor sees immediately that Yaz is an exceptional companion. Over the course of the first episode, Yaz also realizes how exceptional the Doctor is. This is most apparent when the Doctor is saying goodbye and about to teleport off planet.
Look at you three. I'm almost gonna miss you. Moment of truth then. Wish me luck. And goodbye.
Yaz's face says that she isn't ready to let this exceptional person leave her life. Unfortunately, she's not sure what she can do, and she's having a hard time hiding her emotional response. This last clip from Season 11, Episode 1 is a bit of a stretch, but still worth mentioning. After the funeral, the future Team TARDIS has a moment to reflect on everything.
So everything we saw, everything we've lied to people about, is this normal for you?
I'm just a traveller. Sometimes I see things need fixing, do what I can.
Doctor, can I just say, you really need to get out of those clothes.
An innocent line, but is there a possibility that Yaz is implying something more? Any possibility? She could have said, "Mate, you really need some new clothes," or anything about finding something less tattered to wear. Instead, Yaz says, "You need to get out of those clothes." Very curious choice of words. In episode 2, The Ghost Monument, the Doctor slips up and reveals a part of this incarnation that will recur frequently.
We're about to die. Oh, sorry, Yaz, I forgot you were there. All gonna be fine.
Yaz doesn't have time to feel hurt because she is still disoriented from the medical pod and from nearly dying in the vacuum of space. This could be considered a throwaway line for comic relief, and on one level it is just that. But it is also a defining character trait for the 13th Doctor, who will at times push each of the companions away. Doing so will have the most effect on Yaz. Moments later, the Doctor is throwing Yaz into something new again. She trusts that Yaz will do it and do it well, even though it's something she's never done before.
All systems offline, we're not gonna make it!
Extra hand here. You can be honest with me. Are we gonna die? One day, yes, comes to us all. But not right now. Not if I've got anything to do with it. The ship is old school. I'm good at old school. Manual stabilizers. Pull these two levers up. They'll pull down and to the left, pull them up and to the right, as strong as you can. Got it. That descent pattern won't work.
We're about to die and you're still having a go. You think you can do better?
Yes.
Doctor, these stabilizer handles don't feel very stable.
By the way, level 3 shield hazing.
What? Seriously? High power failure. We're heading into the gravity belt.
Later at the river, while analyzing the water, the Doctor takes Yaz aside in a moment of intellectual intimacy.
So that's why I said don't touch the water. Flesh-eating microbes, millions of them living in there. Toxic atmosphere, killer water. Very dangerous planet, Yaz.
She doesn't include Ryan and Graham. She only has this moment with Yaz. This indicates that she already knows that Yaz is the superior human, as the Dalek in Eve of the Daleks implies. It's a kind of intimacy and intellectual curiosity that she knows she can share with Yaz, that the two of them can bond over. Meanwhile, she treats Ryan and Graham very differently as they try to figure out how to get the boat working.
That's not an engine. It's more like a massive battery. What if it's solar?
Look at you boys. Light years from home, figuring things out. Yep, 3 suns in the sky. Try solar engineering panels on the outside powering that battery.
Well, if it won't start, maybe the panels aren't lined up.
Or maybe they're not feeding the battery properly.
Loving your work, boys. Let's take a look.
She treats them like a couple of lads, boys who need encouragement, supporting their particular skills and abilities at problem solving in the role of a parental or elder figure. Even when having a moment with Ryan in the tunnels where Ryan is feeling overextended with yet another ladder, the vibe is more that of strong support and encouragement than the close confidant relationship she is building with Yaz.
You okay?
It's not my favorite thing. Climbing ladders under pressure.
Can I just say, you are amazing.
Am I?
Think of what you've gone through to be here, and you're still going. I'm proper impressed.
Thanks.
If it helps, focus on facts about acetylene as you climb. Did you cover it in MVQ?
Think we might have done, yeah.
Gotta be quick now, Ryan. Sorry.
Yaz always gets something more from the Doctor. If I had to choose a first crush moment from these first 2 episodes, it's probably this moment from episode 1. Look at Yaz's face light up at what life is like for the Doctor, what life is like with the Doctor.
So everything we saw, everything we've lied to people about, is this normal for you?
I'm just a traveller. Sometimes I see things need fixing. I do what I can.
I'll see you next time as we continue to parse out relationship moments between Yaz and the 13th Doctor in the following episodes. Click the link in the corner for the next video, or find links in the description to all parts of this video series.